Well, these days, most people communicate by text or email rather than a phone call or a letter. But when is that the wrong thing to do? Let's find out from etiquette expert Heather Weiss-Alexander. It's great to have you back with us.
Thank you.
So yeah, it's so easy just to shoot off a quick text. But there are situations in which that's really not the right thing to do.
Right. The first thing I say to people, avoid the text messages that are too long. You know, if you keep going and it's going to be something where you just have to scroll, that's definitely the time to pick up the phone, or maybe that information needs to be in an email, something that can be referenced later and looks a little bit more organized. The second time is if it's emotional. You know, if a conflict is starting or if somebody could misconstrue, a lot of times you have a gut feeling, I don't know how they're going to take this. That's the time to pick up the phone and get voice inflection and connect with somebody, something other than a text message.
That makes it a lot easier. I imagine there are business situations and social situations in which a text is totally the wrong thing to do, like with thank you notes.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, thank you, we're an immediate gratification society at this point in time. So right after somebody's done something nice for you, you know, when you're going and you've maybe 30 minutes within, you want to send a quick text, you've got that gut feeling, go ahead and do it. Just know that you're not done yet, and it's time to pick up the note card and the pen and send a nice thank you note that's heartfelt, that's just 2 or 3 lines that somebody knows that you went through the time to do that for them.
So what's the key to writing a good thank you note? What do you need to convey?
You need to convey something personal. Obviously appreciation. Thank you for whatever it was. It made me feel this way, or I used it this way. That really is the connection part that you're looking for. And then just an honest, sincere send-off and salutation.
Yeah. What about in a business setting?
In a business setting, you definitely want to tell somebody you thank them for their time and you thank them for maybe their expertise or their mentoring or whatever it is that they are giving to you and taking the time to give to you. Put that in writing, make sure you send the note after an interview, so important.
Yeah. What do we need to know about social media? It's so prevalent these days. What are the do's and don'ts?
Well, social media is the key word there is social. So make sure that it's friends, it's family, it's not information that needs to stay with somebody. You know, if you're doing a bake sale or you're doing a business meeting or you're doing an order, those kind of things need to be somewhere outside of social media, even if you're already bantering back and forth that way. So really kind of thinking about what the information is and where it needs to be used, and social really should be kept for quick, quippy, fun, bantering things.
Yeah, I think a lot of times people forget too that it's so easy to access the information that you've put in your social media accounts,
yes,
that it can come back and bite you later.
It really can. You know, when we're talking about what people are posting and what people are sending to bosses and coworkers, talking about clients, all those things, if you're not ready to post it to the world, don't think that it's a private message, for sure.
Yeah, because nothing's private on the internet anymore, is it?
Exactly.
All right. Some really good ideas. You have a company that does beautiful stationery and all kinds of letterpress things. Where do we find your things here in Nashville?
In Nashville, you're going to find us at Your Invited Stationery. Anna Peoples is the owner. It is a lovely store. You really need to go in, but we're there.
It really is. So if you need to write those thank you notes, you know the place to get the great stationery to do it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
We appreciate it. You can find more of Heather's etiquette tips on her website. It's bellinvito.com.